So this is the guy from the pawn shop, apparently. And the daughter of the man who was Charles, who was on the phone with the Fisherman on the day of Micah's passing, has been posting in the groups on Facebook. And to sum all this up, she is saying her father is friends with Johnny. He spoke with Johnny on that day. And the man in the pawn shop is not her father. She posts pictures of that man. She posts pictures of her father. And she describes how they look differently. Okay? And she says she's going to be taking screenshots of all y'all who keep lying. These pages that y'all keep watching and blowing up and patting their pockets while they clickbaiting and lying to y'all, just saying anything. And a lot of y'all are running around here doing it too. She's saying her father's gonna press charges if y'all don't stop. And I don't blame him. Okay? I don't blame him one bit. She says because Johnny said he called him at 1:27 in the interview. People are saying that's around the time Michael was at the pawn shop. And I thought it was the time she was at the store. Well, either way. She said, and that's when the man in the green, who they say is my father, was stalking her. He did talk to my dad at that time, but he did not call him till a later time to tell him about finding the belongings and hearing the crying woman. And to be correct, Johnny did say he asked Charles when was the first time that he called him. Y'all take the simplest things and run off and just make a whole bunch of mess out of it. And you need to stop. You just need to stop. So somebody said, what time did he call him about the belongings? She said, let me get the info from my dad. Somebody asked for screenshots. Well, damn. Said Tamika, don't say anything else, please. Keep all details to yourself. I highly advise, if you want to protect your dad, to stay quiet from here on out. Nobody in here is your friend, to be honest with you. They just want information from you so they can go spread it around. Please be careful. You can message me if you want to. If not, I completely understand. And this was great advice. Shout out to Christy Rowe for posting that. So she said, my dad says social media has already made him look bad and he isn't willing to share information of phone calls. And he doesn't want to get involved or give people something to run and talk about, spread more lies. Okay. Say, y'all are wannabe investigators. This is somebody else comment. The police and all law enforcement know how to do their job. She doesn't need to provide you anything. Like, really? You want to tell someone what to provide? Go get a job with the FBI. This girl's trying to get the attention off her dad because everyone is so quick to jump on some shit. Go ahead, girl. She doesn't have to provide anything, not even a response to you hoodlums. Get it on, baby. Let me, girl. Yep. So of course they popping back. Okay. Somebody says she was at the gas station at 1:30, not the pawn shop. And the daughter says, regardless of where Michael was at any given time, my post is made only to clear my father's name and to inform people that he is not the guy at the pawn shop. And then this chick gonna say, I get that, but we should still attempt to get the facts straight. Girl, please. And here come Christy. You know how to read this. She said, she doesn't have to set the record straight. Her dad doesn't owe anyone anything. He has the right to remain silent. God forbid people figure out who the guy in the green shirt is. I feel sorry for him. People are going to put him through the ringer. He has no idea what ST storm is heading his way. And these people, y'all keep saying they gang stalking her and all this stuff. You don't know anything about what these people was doing on that day. You just speculating, but you're saying it like it was fact. I've listened to a few creators on YouTube say, I know for a fact he's involved. I know for a fact he's gang stalking her. Stuff like that. So it's just crazy. Lord, y'all wow. See, here we go. Just 3 days ago, somebody named Mary Swinney says, what if that fisherman was never in the river fishing? What if there was an ambush of Micah somewhere else? And that's how he had her belongings. That could explain his driving up in that white Challenger later with her things back at the river. Nobody can confirm his story. Where were the boats involved? Maybe put in the water at Fairbluff? Was the fisherman freeing Charles at the pawn shop? What does everyone think? Please see video included. Y'all quit promoting these clickbaiters. Look at this. Could the JP, the fisherman, and a cop be connected to the situation? Yes, they could be connected. They think the guy at the pawn shop is a cop. That was not Charles, the fisherman's friend in the pawn shop. This man is just repeating stuff he's heard. I mean, because she attached somebody's video. Who video was it? No, somebody did. Posted it. I believe his shirt said Mullins Police Department, which is Clarendon County. This is maybe 30 minutes from Myrtle. There are a few big differences, biggest one being that the cop doesn't have vitiligo. Wow, now y'all dragging some cop into this. I guess all Nigers look alike, huh? The man in the pawn shop is not Officer Grice. But yeah, whoever it is, he's probably connected. I mean, you didn't make it any better, really. Is this the fisherman? Lord have mercy. What in the world? Oh, that's Johnny? No, these two don't look alike, but what is this? Supreme Court overturns SEX conviction of a Bladen County man who was accused of having with a preteen girl for 3 years. 47-year-old man John Owen Jacobs asserted he is innocent, and he's serving 35 to 47 years in prison. Okay, he's serving time in prison, though. And y'all think this is him? Supreme Court ruled that Rubin was wrong at the trial. And to block evidence that the girl had 2 sexually transmitted diseases while Jacobs had neither one of them. The activity allegedly began in 2011 when the girl was 8 or 9. The ruling says she reported in 2013. The girl testified at the trial in 2015 that Jacobs had SEX with her approximately twice per week for about 3 years. She was tested and found to have herpes and trichomonas. Jacobs was arrested, and 3 days later he was tested and he didn't have any one of them. Jacobs' lawyer wanted to tell the jury about the girl's STDs and have an expert testify. Expert would have said it would have been unlikely for Jacobs to be free of those diseases if he had been having sexual relations with her for as long as he did and as frequently, but it was unlikely for her to get the diseases outside of a sexual activity, expert would have said. Young blocked the evidence under North Carolina's RAPE Shield law and this law prevents defendants from presenting evidence regarding the actual activity of the victim. It is designed to, well, dang, how fair is that in this case? I mean, wow. If it's relevant evidence and you're trying to convict somebody, it needs to be allowed. That's just all it is to it. They said that the law is designed to ensure that an allegation of sexual assault is treated on its own merits and to prevent the defense from discrediting and embarrassing the victim based. Okay, I get what it means. Like, you can't just say, oh, she was a slutty whore, she was a prostitute, she blah blah blah. I get that part, but it should be I mean, of course, I don't see the law, but I feel like it should be written out in more details that prevent or allow certain evidences to be reviewed, to be allowed, that will free the person. If the evidence is directly connected to whether or not the person actually did it, then it should be allowed. I mean, come on, this is not rocket science. It's not that difficult. However, they're trying to say that this could be him. I mean, y'all gotta stop. Y'all going too far and you're posting too much. I don't see how you don't see that. Look at this. Something isn't right with the fisherman. Did you see the video of the man that looks like the fisherman watching Micah in the pawn shop video? She said pond, P-O-N-D. Someone released a video of exactly what the man was doing in the pawn shop, P-O-N-D again. It made my eyes get wide open like, what the child, y'all are just